seated, get seated. How's everybody doing, guys? Yeah. Great. Are we together? These people are quiet. Stepmom's over there raising the roof. What's up, Sue? Got Larry Averbush in the front. Larry, how you doing, man? Guys, Larry Averbush, my childhood dentist. Give it up for Larry. Give it up for her. Yeah, gotta love childhood dentists. You crush it, Larry. I mean, these things they're perfect. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to the front row. Give it up for the wheels, everybody. I know everybody in the audience. I don't even know if this is comedy at this point. We got Canner Gutchin in the house. Canner, what's up, man? Not too much? Just love it. We'll get you a little, come up here and sing the Via Hafta for us. It'll be fun, huh? No? Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Sabbath is over. We can use our electronic devices. That feels good, huh? A lot of real Jews here? No? Okay. Nope. I don't follow any of the rules. It's good to be here. Guys, before we get the show started, it took a lot of people to get this thing started. I'd like to give a round of applause for Jesse Feld. Jesse, where are you at? Give it up for Jesse. I came here hungover on a Tuesday. I was like, you want to do a comedy show in that building? She was like, sure. I was like, yeah, my grandma's name on it, so you're going to do it. You don't really have a choice, man. I'll call Uncle Bernie on you in a heartbeat. It's not going to be good. Yeah, it was easy. But yeah, if this show's terrible, blame Jesse. He made this happen. So it's on you, Jess, at this point. I feel like there is a Red Sea between all of us. There's too much space. But okay, that's a Jew joke. No, not working. Thank you, Rabbi. Rabbi's giving me a nod in the back. I only need his approval. That's all that matters. Guys, no, I am excited to be here. This is the Madeline Parr Arts and Crafts Center. This is my grandmother's building. This is it. Give it up for Madeline. I mean, and Uncle Bernie put this together, so it's great. Like, my grandma definitely pushed me to do arts, but I think she meant more as a hobby. I think this is not what she wants. She would rather me be performing in the Madeline Parr Center for Accounting and Finances, but she wants me to be doing real estate, not telling jokes inside of other people's real estate, so I don't know, I'm doing my best. But I love my grandma, she's a great lady, she's a little weird. She always had weird nicknames for us when we were kids. Like, she used to just come up to me, she's like, how's my little Tatawa? I was like, what? She's like, my little Tatawa, Tatawa. I was like, Grandma, are you having a seizure? Like, what's going on here? And then her other nickname for me was Peeper. Yeah, Peeper. She's like, you would get behind that little couch and you just peep with your little eyes. She was a debutante, she sounded like that. She's like, you just peep with your eyes. I'm like, Grandma, that is a great nickname for a 7-year-old. Not so good when you're 38. I just had to, hey, I'm Jeremy. People call me Peeper. So, you may have seen me, To Catch a Predator, 3 seasons. I'm the #1 guy. Killing it on that show. But it's good. Do we have any non-Jews in the house? That's what we got 2, 3. How's it feel to be a minority, losers? Welcome to every day of my life. Thursday night, we did a show at Friends in Low Places, just a bunch of like NASCAR rednecks. I mentioned the word Jews, they're like, we're out of here. I don't think so. So this is refreshing, just like a big Jew pillow to fall onto. So good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't expect to say that, but I did. So here we are. Let's see, it's good. I'm happy to be back here. I'm from Nashville. Give it up if you're born and raised in Nashville. Yes, it's great. I grew up here, but I've been living in New York for the past 12 years. I'm just coming down here because I want to help build up the comedy scene. And also, we need more Jews down here. So, there's only 50 of us here. We really need to level out the Jew to Jason Aldean ratio. So, here to help with that. I know this crowd isn't big, but this is like the Hanukkah oil. Just a little bit of crowd that's going to last for 8 nights. It's going to be great. Guys, I only get to do my Jew material one night. That joke works nowhere else, so gonna be grateful. But yeah, no, it's good to be back here. Living in New York is great. It's more fun to be Jewish in Nashville than it is in New York. You know, just people. Yeah, it is because like we're unique here. You know what I mean? I go to New York, I don't even feel like I'm Jewish because all these Hasidic guys come up to me on the street. They're like, "Are you Jewish?" I'm like, "Not that kind." I eat bacon and make eye contact with women. I'm not going to join your little cult, Saul. I'm not. They're not good for the brand. Did you know they were building Jew tunnels? Did you see that? The Hasidic Jews and the Jew, like a bunch of teenage mutant ninja Jews. It's like, guys, don't do this to the brand. That's all I'm saying. I lost the rabbi on that one. Oh well. No, I'm glad to be here now because growing up it was tough for me. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but I wasn't ashamed to be Jewish, but all my friends were a bunch of Southern Christian people, so I was always just trying real hard to be like them, So I did all the stuff I wore cowboy boots, chewed tobacco, invited my sister to prom. Hey, I'm one of you guys. Come here, Nancy, and just the stuff. I was like, I'm you, and it never worked out. But then I was at this party one time, and I was shotgunning a beer, and this guy comes up to me. He's wearing full camo, and he goes, "Dude, man, I gotta be honest with you, man. You're pretty cool for a Jew." It's like, whoa, dude, that was the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. So we're best friends now. We're roommates in college, so it's cool. But yeah, it's good. I'm not the best Jew. We got any real Jews here? We got any conservatives? Give it up if you're conservative. Give it up if you're Orthodox. Oh, we got one. Did you clap for both? Any Hasidics? I don't see you. You usually stand out. I don't know. The rest of us are just terrible. I'm not a good Jew. I'm not a good Jew. I did cocaine on Yom Kippur when I was in college. You ever repented when you're on coke? It is, I'm sorry, God, everything's going to be okay. I love you. Forgive me. You forgave me right away, so it was good. Yeah. That's actually going to be the title of my memoir, Cocaine on Yom Kippur, the Jeremy Pensley story. Grandma Madeline does not approve. I'm just picturing Grandma's disapproving face every time I say it. She's like, at the Madeline Park Comedy Club. She didn't expect this. But let's see, what else is going on? Oh yeah, let's talk about anti-Semitism. You want to get into it? What? Yeah? We're opening up, guys. Who's for it? No, no, anti-Semitism is rough. There's a lot of people saying crazy things. There was this one guy, his name is Steve Bannon. He's a far-right dude, and he was doing an interview on TV, and he was this is a real thing he said. He was the biggest threat to Judaism in America is liberal American Jews. What? I was that's me. This right here, guys, this is the biggest threat to Judaism. The guy running the comedy show at the Jewish Community Center. This is it. Watch out. This is the list. It's me, Aunt Deborah, then the neo-Nazis. Then Kanye, somewhere down here. I don't know. Although I like Kanye's anti-Semitism is fun. You know what I mean? He's just so ridiculous, it's not even offensive. He's just the Jews are trying to turn us all into matzo balls so they can just eat soup for eternity. It's no, I don't think that's good, Kanye. Pickleball is an agenda. No, it's not. I don't know. Do you guys know Marjorie Taylor Greene? You familiar? Yeah. She's the best. No. She's a terrible lady. I don't like her. I don't want to get political, but I can say that without confidence. She was the one who brought up the Jewish space lasers. Do you guys remember that? Yeah. She said Jews invented space lasers. It's yeah, we did. How did she know? Who told? She was Jews invented space. That's the craziest logic. She believes Jews invented space lasers. She does not believe in the Holocaust. That is why. That means when she watches Star Wars, she's yeah, I love a good historical movie. But then if you put on Schindler's List, she's yeah, no, I don't do sci-fi. Alright, that's all the anti-Semitism picture I got. We doing good? Everyone feeling good? I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to get out of here. I want to talk about the good things going on in life. My fiance and I just got a dog. Thank you. Give it up for Lenny. We love Lenny. We named her after an old Jewish man. Come here, Lenny. She's I can't. She's great, though. We love Lenny. A lot of people have been coming up to us it's great that you got a dog. It's really fan. That's really going to help prepare you guys for when you have a kid. I was I don't think it is. I think dogs and kids are very different things. I think dogs are easier. That's a dog. When I have a kid, I can't just put a bowl of milk on the ground and be figure it out, Tommy. Mommy and Daddy are going to go get blackout drunk, so just sit in your cage and chew on this Frisbee for a bit. It's what, you left your kid at home for 8 hours? Yeah, but we put peanut butter in the lick mat, so... How's Tommy doing? Oh, we had to put him down last week. He had arthritis. What else could we do? We'll just have another one. I love Lenny. She's great. Also, I mentioned I got a fiance. I'm getting married in September, everybody. Thank you. Did I get a mazel tov? Yes, I love it. We're very excited. She's great. You give her a hero salute. I don't know how she puts up with it. Best DEI hire I've ever added to the company. She was crushing it. I was wearing a backwards hat and vaping before I met her, so she's done a lot to the company. I'm grateful for Kayla. She's amazing. She works in emergency management for New York City. Yeah, she plans for nuclear disasters and terrorist attacks. Clap for her. It's amazing. I do comedy, just a marriage of heroes. Really, is what it is. Just a couple of heroes. She's right. Her life is all about planning for disasters. My life is a disaster. So it's good. I'm really excited about getting married. I'm mostly excited about finally being on her health insurance. That's great. It's much easier to get on one knee when you know you're covered. She was like, "Where should we go for the honeymoon?" I was like, "I don't know, the dentist." I feel like we're warming up. We feeling good? We getting there? Okay. I'll take the one move. That's all I need. I'm going to do one more story, and I'm going to get out of here. I got 3 amazing comics on the lineup tonight. It's going to be a super fun show, and I'm really grateful for all you coming out tonight. But we're doing the show in my grandma's building. I also got to give credit to my grandfather, Eugene Parr. If you knew Eugene, or just give it up for Eugene. Just trust him. He's a great man. He put his brother's name on the building over there. He didn't put his own. He put his brother's name. He lost his brother in the war. He's an amazing man. He was a fighter in the Navy pilot. He landed aircraft on aircraft carriers, and he's a war hero. My biggest accomplishment, I ate 12 double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. So thank you. Not many people can do that. I think more people fought in the war than can do what I did. So I'm just saying, There's a couple of heroes. He's a real estate tycoon. I ran on the Texas Rangers baseball field in the middle of the game. So yeah, take that, Grandpa. Grandma does not approve of that. I had one story that I wanted to tell that I just thought was a perfect example of how my grandpa and I are, similar and different. But he, when he was fighting in the war, they used to go to Athens, Georgia, which is where the University of Georgia is. Go Dogs? We got any dogs in the house? Give me a go dog. Kayla always says, "Paws up." I'm like, "You're gonna get her asses kicked. Just stop." She's like, "Paws up, bitch." I'm like, "Stop it, Kayla. Get out of here." No, so he would go to Athens, and they had a street called Lumpkin Street. And he told me every Sunday, him and his battalion would march down Lumpkin Street, and they would all go to church on Sunday, except for my grandpa. He was the only Jew in the entire group. And he, this is in the 40s, it took courage. He had to walk all by himself. He went an extra mile, went to synagogue by himself. I mean, yeah, they had bagels and cream cheese, so I think, there was a bit of a pull. But he did that. He went all by himself. And it's crazy, because I went to school in Georgia. So 60 years later, I too was marching down Lumpkin Street, just with a much higher blood alcohol level. I got arrested on Lumpkin Street. The night before school started, freshman year of college. Crushing it. Yeah. Just kidding. My mom was like, "How's school?" I'm like, "Great, can you wire $1,500 to the Athens Club? I just support the police, so just give them some money. Please don't ask questions." And I was out with a girl, we're walking back home from the bars. She had high heels on, and she was I was carrying her shoes because I'm a gentleman. I went to MBA, okay? Carrying this girl's shoes for her. I'm like, I'm a man, a gentleman, scholar, athlete, all the way. Walking with the shoes. This cop pulls up right in front of us out of nowhere. And I'm like, what? We're not doing anything wrong. We're zigzagging like we're trying to get away from an alligator, but that's not against the law. And this cop comes up here, he says we just look drunk. That's it. And he asked me if I had anything to drink, and I was like, I had 2 beers, officer. And he decided to give me a breathalyzer, and I was like, yeah, let's just do this. Maybe we'll get away with it. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I blew a .29, guys. Guys, if you don't know, that's Mel Gibson level drunk. Right there. That is, your wife is leaving you drunk. That is terrible. You're pretty much dead at that point. And the officer looked at me, he's like, 2 beers, huh? I was like, yeah, they were tall boys. I tried that same excuse on my mom one time. I came home drunk. I was like, "Mom, I only had a beer." She's like, "Jimmy, there are 2 beers on your shirt." Right? And so they threw me in a holding cell. I'm sitting there, this guy, he's wearing all camo. He comes up to me, he's like, dude, I gotta be honest with you, man. You're pretty cool for a Jew. So, come on,